Hello everyone and welcome back to some Final Fantasy Tactics Omega and to the last battle. So let me check if I'm recording this, and it seems I am. So we're back here and we're dealing with Ultima, or Ultima here. I swear to god in the original it was Ultima. So yeah, the usual strat as you saw me doing. Don't remember how many intimidates we did. I think it was enough, actually. So, do we want any incantations, though? I mean, we could do a Divine Wall shtick with the Perpetuum. Maybe it's not a bad idea, you know? But I'll wait on that. I'll do some damage to her at least. And then we'll see, because as you saw, Storm can't damage her with the weapon he has, and he doesn't have equip change, so that complicates things a bit. Do you also have... No, you don't have incantations fully, you only have what Holy Sword has, which isn't much. Okay. Alright, we'll make it work, For now, wait. As for Ramza, we'll first buff. Honestly, now that I think about it, well, if you would know, you could do this, from the beginning. If you knew how the encounter would look like, and that you would get away with this setup like we here, where you stole our Ultima, you could bring someone with Bard's Sing ability and buff the hell up for your whole team, and that way you would be set up for the next part of the battle. That would be ideal, but we don't have that. The only song we have is that Beowulf song, and it only gives courage, so that's not much help. But we'll do Brave Awakening to at least have Ramza move as fast as he can. Yeah. That would be ideal, to buff the heck up for your magic attack, physical attack and speed. And just destroy Ultima then and wait what happens next. So let's get the legs broken again. I think we'll do it at least 1 or 2 times more. Now let's move Alma closer. Before we end this, I think we would want re-raise on all. And I will cast that Perpetuum on everyone I can to get started with the Divine Wall. It will take some finagling as it costs 80. So I'll need to restore with Muramasa. But it's doable, Okay, that's an item there. Okay, I don't think we need to actually be afraid that Ultima moves before we set something up. So, let's see, Murasame. Yeah, I'll hit everyone. Then I'll need some haste for both Tuner and Storm. And probably Alma as well. So yeah, I don't think we need it yet. For the sake of it, let's just get the CT down to 0. How is Ramza doing with his stats? Okay, I'll just want a couple more, just in case. Then we will set the re-raise up on everyone. And get working with the Divine Wall setup. And I think we'll start, well, banging, crushing, slashing, smashing, etc. We just want our speed to be at a decent value. I think I'll just do it once more. Now, the last break. We won't do any more breaks. It isn't anything that we want to do. No, I am wondering if I would want to break any other stats, but I'm thinking it will reset after we beat this one. Like I said, in true JRPG fashion, last boss has multiple forms, so does Ultima. So I'm guessing the brakes reset when her form changes. I'm not so sure if it works like that. I don't know the mechanics of multi-form battles, but I'm guessing it would work like that. Why wouldn't it? That it would reset, you know? Okay, now. That's a good one. She also should have Perpetuum. No, she doesn't have Perpetuum. Oh. Okay. So you will be the one who gives everyone re-raise, I guess, but everyone does have re-raise, so... Also, can I not... Due to the gun, are you immune to haste? No, it doesn't say that. Oh, initial haste and immunity to haste from the leprechaun's head. That's why you can't be hasted. Okay. Makes sense. Now, Ramza, 31 haste. I think that's okay. Just in case. Because you never know. We'll start slinging the divine walls. We'll also go with a haste, but first off let's restore mana. Shame I can't also haste Leona, but oh well. So now let's start with the Perpetuum. First off, do I really want to start now? Because I don't know how much turns will Ultima take. So you know what? I'll start in a moment. Let me just begin damaging her a bit. Probably do, I don't know, 3 turns of damage? 4, and then I'll start. Whoop, that's the wrong break. Dang it. I was going to do the mind break. Same here. Now Leona should... You know what, we'll maybe cast haste with Alma. And Leona will continue doing this. Because we need the MP back. We use quite a lot of it. Probably will Chakra with Alma as well. To have Ramza full. But do we need full? I don't think we need full. We need some Broken Minds as well. Because Ultima probably has about 50 or more magic stat, I'm guessing. Some more Mana Flare, that's the second one. So we'll do 3 or 4 and then begin the Perpetuum casting, and I hope it won't be too much. Unfortunately, due to the weapons element, Storm can't do any damage to her. The only way he can do damage is by using Blade Beam or Destroy. So that leaves him in not a great spot, since I don't have a quick change on him. Okay, let me start casting the Perpetuums, then. You'll do a couple of Broken Minds, still. Just in case. I need you to haste yourself if you can. Yes, that's great. Now this. Everyone has re-raise, so it's all good in that department. I wonder if Ultima counts as... Oh, that's even better. If Ultima counts as floating. so that we can't Kiku her. We need to check that. Oh, slow's gone. But the speed remains broken. I think I would also need to... I'll fast forward the wall animation, as like I said, it's a long ass animation, and we've seen it a lot of times, so... I'll need the slow again, just in case. Let's get... No, she didn't move, so I shouldn't need that. Okay. I don't think I need to Brave Awaken anymore or do anything else from Ramza. So let's continue with the Broken Minds, just in case. Like I said, if she changes forms and the stats are still there, it will be better for us. Okay, so Aegis is here. Aegis on Ramza. I think I'll give everyone the Aegis. And I'll soon start... Or maybe I'll start now. Yeah, let's get going. We don't need Perpetuum on everyone, don't we? Oh! So how much was it? 4 Perpetuums and 1 combo? Impossible. This end to meet. I see it now. Too late. In you his blood, my vanquisher in times long past. But not so soon shall I accept defeat. Will you now? So yeah, like I said, I actually like this form more than the first one. And the first one with the changed sprite colors isn't as great as the original one. The original one was white and red, as fitting for the Blood Angel, I guess. But this one looks very good. Your soul itself shall not escape my wrath. You gonna be alone or gonna summon some bullshit? Gonna be alone. Our stats are still here, so like I said, bring someone with the Sing ability. It doesn't have to be a bard, just get the Sing abilities. Also, dang, that's... Judging by your face, you're not having a great time. How about her stats? Do they still... Well, no, she seems to be a bit faster than she was. But honestly, I don't think that would do much good for her. Oh, I don't think I can haste anyone here. Anyone that can be hasted is hasted, so... So that was useless. Didn't think that through, sorry. Now. Okay. This should be easy peasy. We'll do the usual strat, as you can see. I don't even need the Perpetuum on everyone then. Let's lower the Brave. Oh, full recover, that would be nasty. We definitely need to lower the Brave just in case. You're never gonna move again. Well, not that you moved, but you ain't gonna do it again. No, we'll move in a moment. So, is it okay? I think that's enough. I think we can start wailing on her. Well, it would be good to first lower the Brave more, because I don't know how much she has. Did it change? I don't want to trigger that full restore, now that I think about it. Feather Bomb? Feather Bomb. So before I start smashing, maybe it would be a good idea to play the long game. Get her stats down. I have Destroy. Maybe that deals more. Should have thought about that. Like I said, I wouldn't do this if I would be sure how the mechanics of multiple forms work, but I honestly don't remember. I don't remember if I read that in any way, shape or form, because Ultima never was a problem, to be honest, so didn't read on those. That would be in case you have anything else outside of that region, but you only had region. Okay, I think this should be enough. We can lower the Brave one more time with Agrias. But other than that, I think we can start hitting. How much would this destroy? Well, one more, so it's not that big of a deal. But this does decent damage with our current stats. I wonder if she's still immune to... well, healed by Storm's weapon. We'll see about that. That way we could deal, well, two combos, so that would be a lot more damage. But Ramza's moving so quickly that he himself is doing a lot. This should be easy. Whoa, that was a nice one. Very nice one indeed. Then we have mana flares. Okay, she changed her resistances, so we can actually deal some damage. That's great. I was scared for a moment he would be useless. And he does very good damage, even more than Ramza with the current weapon. Yeah, no. We can start the for real damage. I think Alma will cast a Holy or something, and we're all good. This should honestly take only a moment. So like I said, I talked about some good things in the previous episode, about the bad things. My only gripe honestly with this mod is... whoa, that was extremely quick. My only gripe is that no charge and teleport plus. I don't think it should be that common. Like you see here, we made the last fights too easy. Really. Had I but more power. But you don't. Yeah, that's... we circumvented most of the challenges on some maps, like with the clones of Cleiton. Basically circumvented the challenge there. With Barik, the map with him and the Zodiac Beast equivalents, we circumvented most of the challenge there. It would be doable. It would be doable, as it is comparable to the Deep Dungeon last fight, basically, from the roster. But I didn't want to mess with that, as I found an easier way. And yeah, we finished. I did not expect... how long did it took us? 20 minutes. I did not expect it to take 20 minutes, to be honest. I expected a 40-minute episode at least. But yeah, and that's the mod. I think Cleiton did a very good job with this mod. Thought out a lot of things. Took some interesting approaches here and there. Yeah, I think it's a good mod. And honestly, I'm happy for any FFT, new ways to play FFT. We have the remaster upcoming, but I don't know what to think about it. The more I read on it, I don't know how I think about it. The couple of things that I heard, new things that I'm happy about, is the upgraded roster. Now your party could have 50 people in it, including monsters, which is great, because the monsters kind of spawn very quickly. And the other things that I'm happy about is the difficulty levels. They said that the hard difficulty level will have you thinking a lot and going for tactical approaches. I am very happy with that. But I also found a new thing I hate about the remaster, and that is you won't be able to steal the Genji gear. And you probably won't be able to get the Genji gear, which sucks. I know. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guard your bodies return to the earth. May the grace of Saint Ajura lead Alma's soul to the eternal shores of paradise. Sorry. There she shall find peace. Faram. Not burying me, cause I'm a heretic. She was so young. For all children of the house to be taken at once. The gods are cruel. Yeah. I like this kind of thing. It shares something with the FF7 ending, you know, that it's quite ambivalent. You can understand it in one way, you can understand it in a different way. Well, till you read the questions that someone asked Matsuno here, and he basically said that the ending is so that everyone survived, actually. And the Yagan's son, Ramza, denied even a burial. Such tragedy. For 3 centuries House Beowulf stood, but no more. Are you sure? Also, for some reason Volmafra is alive, and I thought Delida stabbed her. Ramza, Alma, forgive me. I am late in paying my respects. I would have come sooner were not so many eyes upon me. Oh, at least she brought a bouquet. That's great. Delida and Ovelia are wed now. A common-born youth restores peace to the realm. And now, together with a princess, he forges a new kingdom. A tale of heroism, not like to be soon forgotten. Yeah, and I saved the world from demons. You don't see anyone talking about that. I believe Delida may be just the man you said, pure of heart, in the end. No, he's not. No, he's not. When Volmafra revealed herself for an agent of Muland, he made it appear as though he'd killed her, then let her run. I think he must have caught a glimpse of himself in her, a tool manipulated by Lord Folmarv. I think that's I must be going, and we must be going. My father, did he die bravely? I'll visit you again. Be at peace. Are you truly dead? I still cannot believe you are gone, after so much. Well, see for yourself. Could it be? Yeah, it's so weird then that they didn't wanna even speak to him. I guess I know why, cause once a heretic, she will probably be branded as well if they knew she would be helping her. And the death honestly works in their favor, as if everyone assumes they're dead, they can just live peacefully somewhere, you know? But it's kind of weird that they both survived, yet it doesn't seem our party members did. At least, well, Oran doesn't know his father survived. There's no talk about it. They're alive. They're both of them alive. Sorry, I kinda had a brain stop moment there. Thank you, Ramza. So yeah, honestly, it's for the better for them to not even talk to him. They'll be just a legend, and they can live their life peacefully, you know? Yeah, Ramza and his sister were not seen again. Orandurai was left to ponder the mark they had left on history's page. I know not what brings men joy, of what drives them to great deeds, of what legacies they hope to leave. I know less yet. But I do know this, the true hero of this tale was the man forgotten. Oran would spend the next half-decade assembling an account of all to which he had borne witness. Yeah, the Durai records. His work complete, Oran presented this account to the Durai papers before the Clemencian Council, and convened for the selection of a new High Confessor. However, the Church, fearing above all else the revelation of the truth, seized Oran as heretic and burned him at the stake. Yeah, kinda unfortunate for him. The pen that inked them forever stilled, the papers then lay hidden for long centuries, forgotten even by the Church that had concealed them. But I have found the truth, and so lay it bare for all to see, that his deeds might guide generations yet to come, that his name might receive the honor it is due. Arazlam Durai, author of the Zodiac Brave story. Must be a descendant of Oran. So yeah, like I said, one of my top... It is one of my top game of all time. It's one of those that I frequently come back to. I basically do a play once a year, at the very least. I love the system, I love the battles, and we have many modes to choose from. Some tweaking the difficulty, some adding classes, some adding characters, some completely changing the stories even. So yeah, there's a lot to choose from. I really hoped that we would get a proper remake, not a remaster, but alas. And I still have my hopes that maybe somewhere Square will try again with the Tactics series. Cause, yeah, I mean, maybe it's not a big entry for them, but honestly I think it left a, both with Tactics Ogre, it left a big mark in the JRPGs of that time. So yeah, I'm curious, hoping for FFT to not be dead after the remaster, sorry. I guess we'll need to see. As for the future, the next game will also be an older game. And also I plan to buy the remaster and check out the hard difficulty and the enhanced version, so I'll probably make some entries in that as well, and you could see the classical fights, the changed classical fights with the enhanced version. As for the next entry, well, it will be a surprise. It's also one of my top games, it's in the top 5. And it's also an older game, like I said. I have an idea how to record that. And honestly, it's even older than FFT is. So, I don't know how well will that be to watch, but I think it will be very fun to play at the very least. So I hope you guys will have fun watching that. I think it's always better to watch if someone has having a good time while playing the game and it doesn't feel like a chore to them. That way it's kind of better to listen, yeah, and to look at what he does. So yeah, honestly I very much like the mod, and I hope we can check out many more mods as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next series and in the next game soon. So thanks, see ya, and cześć. And the music stopped for some reason, so let's push this fast forward. Now maybe the track ended. It's kind of weird that it stopped. Is the recording? No, the recording is still on, so just the track stopped for some reason. So we'll fast forward this, just in case, because I don't remember if we have a sort of a clear state save or something in the PSP version. Anywho. Oh, we do have something. Sort of an epilogue. Yeah, I do remember that it was a scene with the Lita as well. Yeah, the Lita novel, yeah. And here is to the opinion that the Rita is probably a truly good man. I thought I might find you here. Everyone has been looking for you. And flowers. Today's your birthday, is it not? I brought you... Oh, Ophelia? Well... How could you? You used them and all the others. And someday you'll cast me aside, just as you did him. Stabbity stab? Yep. Actually, I don't know if he stabbed her. No, that's a stabbity stab. Thought he was holding a knife, I remembered correctly. So yeah, as to that he was a very good man, fighting for the future. Here you go. Tragic, yeah. Did you get your end in all of this, Ramza? I got this. Well, sort of got our end. And you sort of got what you deserved. I mean, you just can't sympathize with him. He did what he must in his eyes, but he's sort of a character that if you kinda hate him, then it's correct, you know? Okay, so what did that save on? Will there be an indicator or something? Let's see. Well, I can just do this and we'll be right at... Oh no, it's the same. So yeah, so that is all. So thank you guys for watching, and like I said, let's see each other in the next series. Thanks, bye bye, and cześć again!